piano.
Stranded on an island in the middle of nowhere, with only enough supply for one person to survive on. Who will be the Outlaster? Today we'll be discussing everyone from the Season 1 of Cobra Kai family. Cobra Kai! Let's start off with Johnny. Johnny has actually beaten 4 teenagers, beat the crap out of them. He also beat 2 grown adults with weapons while they were messing with his car, and he actually trained someone to a championship. If you don't remember, Miguel won his first championship in Season 1 because of Johnny. So let's just keep that in mind. Daniel LaRusso actually kicked a drink off one of his competitors' hands. If you remember, there was a car dealer who competes with Daniel, and he just kicks the drink right out of his hands to scare him. And let's not forget, Daniel was also the one who trained Robby to get to the karate finals in the tournament. Miguel is impressive in himself. He has shown as Johnny's star pupil that he is one of the best, as he beat Robby in the finals in the karate tournament, and that's Daniel's star pupil. And let's not forget, Miguel also beat 4 guys who are a lot bigger and stronger than him individually, single-handedly, with no help. Miguel had to actually beat a few guys in the tournament just to get to that next level, to the finals. So let's keep that in mind. Hawk has actually really come to his own in the first season, since he actually won the first round of the tournament and was able to go into the next round to compete against Robby. And let's not forget, he also injured Robby with a shoulder injury. Even if it was a sneak attack move, Hawk was the kind of guy to say he can get it done. Aisha actually, on the first day of just no training whatsoever, took down Miguel, who actually did have training. So she put him down for the count. Regardless of it being a low blow move, she still got it done. She's pretty much showing Johnny that she was Cobra Kai potential. She was the first female in the Cobra Kai crew. Thing is that she actually front wedgied her own bully. So she really shows that she really can step it up. And she did that in the tournament when she won her first round against someone. Robby was trained by Daniel LaRusso, who was trained by Mr. Miyagi. And don't forget, Mr. Miyagi got Daniel LaRusso to the finals, which got Robby to the finals. And he also had to beat 3 other guys just to get there, just like Miguel. Before Robby could actually own his skills, he actually did take on 2 of his own friends who were much bigger than him. Even though he didn't win that fight, he did show that he could hold his own against them. And he still fought during the tournament with an injured shoulder. Now we're going to find out the process of elimination, who's going to be the Outlaster. So let's start off with saying that I want to say Johnny and Daniel keep each other occupied. They have a long history in the rivalry in Season 1, so for them, it's just going to be a non-stop battle. And let's face it, both have the obtainable skills to kind of hold their own. So they might be the ones to keep each other occupied, which leaves the kids to fend for themselves in this situation. Now, I think the first person to get eliminated will be Aisha. Now, why would I say that? Well, even granted, though she is a lot bigger, she has shown that she was able to manage to make it to the first tournament, but some of the other guys, Miguel and Robby, have shown to make it to more than just 1 round. So she is somewhat skilled, but she's not all the way there yet. And yes, she is a lot bigger, which also gives them a little more concern that they need to team up to eliminate the bigger person, because keeping the bigger person in the fight means that they're more likely to get rid of the other people in the island. So based on the ganging up of all of them and the fact that they're a little more skilled at this moment, some of them are a little more skilled than she is, I think she goes first. Next person I think to be eliminated would be Hawk. Let's get real, Hawk did make it to a few rounds, but Robby did beat him. And Miguel has been fighting a little bit longer when it comes to his training, or at least learning his skills and mastering it. So even though Hawk is a little overconfident at this point during the season, he's not completely 100% champion yet. So he would go to the next. He would be the next one to go. Person to go in this situation, I'm gonna say, is Robby. Now you would think, it's not fair because Robby was injured in the first season, so obviously he probably would have had a chance to beat Miguel. That's true, but Miguel did win. Miguel knew when to attack. Miguel went for the weaknesses, he knew when to go for it, and he went for the kill. So sadly, at this moment, Miguel is a little more fired up than Robby. Even though Robby is trained by the best, so was Miguel. He was trained by Johnny, and he showed a little more brute force. So because of that, just that little extra edge he had when it comes to taking someone down, I have to say Miguel would probably take Robby out for the count. And now this leads to what happens to Johnny and Daniel. Well, I say obviously Johnny defeats Daniel. Now, why would I say that? Obviously in the past, Daniel has won against Johnny, but this is when they were kids. Johnny's been learning his skills and mastering it and keeping it skilled for a while. Though Daniel has kind of been doing that, it's been on and off with the relationship with the karate training. So going back on his feet, it's not exactly like he's 100% on and ready to go compared to Johnny, who was kind of already preparing himself before Daniel even got near that. So sadly, I would say that because of Johnny showing also in the season that he was able to beat a few guys, and Daniel's only shown in this part, in this essence right now, that he can only kick a cup out of someone's hand, I gotta say Johnny takes Daniel out in this way. Now we're left with Miguel versus Johnny. Now, let's get real. Miguel is a great kid. He has shown some skills. He beat 4 guys, I believe, all by himself, or 3 guys by himself. He won a karate tournament. The kid has got skills. But nothing compares to his sensei. Johnny took out a few kids by himself. He took out adults with weapons. I mean, Johnny has shown that he has a lot more skills. He's been more mastered and more experienced in it. And Miguel right now is still a rookie, and he learned everything from Johnny. So at this moment, whatever Miguel would toss at Johnny, Johnny would just counter maneuver it. At the end of the day, plus the revenge he would probably go for Robby, considering if you remember at the end of the season, Johnny does show emotions towards Robby. So revenge would not be out of the ballpark for Johnny to get Miguel out. Even though he kind of treated Miguel like a son as well, he would, I believe, from blood, thicker than in a water situation, I think Johnny would take Miguel out of the island and be the Outlaster. Anyways, do you agree or disagree? Feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. Just be respectful, guys. And as always, No Press Fan, we really appreciate you guys. Catch you guys later.